is up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in. Figured I would just give you all a tour of my city, Skyline City. Pretty proud of it. This is a big problem right here. Colossal Order really needs to fix this because it totally kills the immersion. You know, you can't have the immersion getting killed like this, and this is pretty ugly. The track's all the way over here. And then I've got multiple ports around the city. I have one there, one there, one there, one there. Gotta keep the goods flowing in, you know, and another one there. Over here's my airport. I used a couple of mods, obviously, to kind of spice it up a little bit. You know, make it look a little bit more realistic. I realized that in real life you'd have a patch of grass right here, but hell, the year is like 2050, 2049, so say it's changed a little bit. So yeah, this is kind of like my modern futuristic take on Cleveland, Ohio, and I gave it a new name, called it New Cleveland. I'm pretty proud of downtown. I really like the skyline. Obviously this right here is the new One World Trade Center. Thought it would look really cool. That's an international commerce center, and that, I can't remember what that is. That is the Hancock Tower, yeah. So yeah, I used this awesome, absolutely awesome mod for these piers. I love these. These add so much to the city. I'm trying to get them to go all the way around. I also used another mod for these more like industrial style piers, kind of, or waterway, walkfront, whatever. Yeah, the city is populated by about 405,000, growing pretty rapidly, actually. Traffic, I've really worked hard to keep the traffic shape in pretty good shape. I used a lot of roundabouts. Probably the busiest part and the worst traffic related part is in this area right around here, place I call University Heights, and that's mostly because I have a railway running right through here, and right here is one of the two rail terminals in this area, and since this is one of the largest industrial areas, it's bound to be very busy, and as you can see, it is pretty busy. Over here I have luckily I had some natural resources right here in the form of ore, so I went ahead and pretty recently I ran this train track through. Looks pretty cool from that angle. And yeah, that connects onto the main line, which runs right through the middle, right down here, here, and all the way out. And then that form of the train track splits off, comes over here. I actually just added all of this area yesterday. Everything from this line out this way. I added all of this yesterday. And yeah, these highways get used a whole lot, so you might think I kind of went crazy with the highway system here, but I feel like it was necessary. Judging these, I mean, this is all yellow and orange usage, so like this does get used quite a bit. There's a couple areas where I could probably do better with traffic management, like around here, for example. But you know, that's already all getting built in. I don't want to ruin what's already been created. So yeah, and here was some oil. We found some oil under here, so I put another rail yard right there. Yeah, as for the rest, like, when you look at rates of everything, my crime rate's relatively low, although you're seeing some crime pop up here and there. I guess I have the budget. I could probably spruce up my police a little bit. fucking caps lock. But yeah, you know, for the most part, I feel like I've managed the city pretty well. As you can see, there aren't too many pressing problems. You know, there's the occasional flare-up of crime here and there, the occasional fire, you know, people getting sick in a couple random areas, but for the most part, I feel like the town's pretty well managed. This is one of my biggest problems, is so many people die. Like, in this game, the way the generations are, let's go to city statistics. You can see, like, as every generation comes and goes with the death rate, you'll have, like, a spike. And when those spikes occur, there's a lot of dead people around my city. But, and they seem to keep getting higher as time goes on. But one thing that has been getting better is city value. The value of the city has been increasing almost exponentially, which I am very happy about, judging by how awesome it looks. So yeah, you know, if you head downtown, like you can see, roads are still pretty busy, but the best part about the downtown traffic management is this freeway running through the middle. Now, one of the larger issues I've had, and one of my larger complaints about this game, is that if I were to make this side of the highway just a 3-lane highway, every single car would be in the left lane. So all of these cars would be in the left lane. Now, what used to happen was whenever we had an on-ramp, like right here, all of these cars would go into the left lane, and they would stay there. And they would all try to merge into the left lane, which would create such a long backup that it would back up all these cars in the left lane, like all the way back to here. And the right 2 lanes would be completely open, but the left lane is so backed up that it just didn't make any sense. You know, I know that in real life, if you're going a long distance, you are supposed to be in the left lane, and if you want to be in the fast lane, then you should be in the left lane. But not everybody's that smart of a driver. Not everyone should know that. And I feel like they should fix that in the game, because the only way I had to remedy that was to make parts that got clogged up into 1-lane avenues, so there was more lanes. Where did I just see? That should not have been... This should not be a traffic light. I'm using the traffic manager mod, which really helps me manage traffic, putting and taking off street lights and such. And what the hell happened here? That's better. So yeah, we found some more oil right here. Oh, another mod I'm using is a fire spreads mod, so that fire will spread. One time I had a fire that, it was somewhere over here. Yeah, it was right in here, and the fire spread to be like this big. It was a huge fire. It actually crashed my game once or twice because there was so much shit catching fire. And then we have over here, in Fairview Industrial Park and Westlake Industrial Park, this entire island was like filled with oil, so I took advantage of that pretty well. And as was over here, and then this was that area earlier I was talking about that that had all that ore in it. And then I use this as a kind of a connecting freeway, and it runs over here, so all the businesses in this area that would need ore can get it from over here. And where we see that come into play is I have this freeway, which, if you ask me, I actually think looks pretty cool. Except for right here, it's kind of rugged right there, but you know. Or they're able to come up through here, get on, take a connecting, and get over there. So the highway system really benefits all of those industrial vehicles that need to get where they're going. I guess the biggest problem with my city right now is managing the death rate, but also managing crime, because as the police force get slowly outnumbered by the amount of wannabe criminals in the city, I need to keep expanding it. So yeah, that's pretty much my city. You know, if you guys have questions or whatever, or are there any suggestions you think you want me to improve on, please feel free to let me know. And I appreciate the subscriptions, and please go ahead and click that subscribe button for more gaming goodness. Thanks for watching.